Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy HGR. We're back with another console war. LYNX, Game Gear, Turbo Express. Yep, we're back. 2020, new consoles. You know how this works. Vote for your favorite in the comments down below. And on this one, this is Ninja Gaiden. This is probably one of my favorite games, side-scrolling platformer, whatever you want to call it. Probably one of my favorites of all time, and probably like many of you, spent a lot of time with the NES version of this game, but there were other versions, other releases. This is what we're watching here is the arcade version, which I think I only played this once or twice. Didn't play it very much, but it's still a fun game. A lot of the characters in here look like Jason, so it's basically like ninjas versus Jason, like Friday the 13th type of thing. But still, it's cool. So anyway, let's get on with it. First up, we have Ninja Gaiden on the Atari LYNX. This one was released in 1990 as a port of the original arcade game that was released in 1988. This is like the arcade game, side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's got 6 stages, 5 of them are based on US cities. The 6th and final stage is like the boss's lair, and the final boss on this game got some tag team wrestlers that kind of resemble the Road Warriors. But again, it's not related to the other games, and plus different. Gameplay is about the same because they're all kind of platforming side-scrollers. But it's really fun, and it is the only one in the list that is an adaptation of the arcade version of the game. So if this one gets your vote, number 1 or Atari LYNX in the comments below. But we have Ninja Gaiden on the Game Gear. Now this one has a slightly different plot, actually all of them do, than the NES version, so that's why it's a good console war. But this one was released in 1991 by Sega under license from Techno, and the gameplay is very similar to the NES version, but as I said before, the plot is different. Controls have some differences, like jumping is higher. You can do kind of wall and edge scaling, kind of like you could in the later Ninja Gaidens like 2 and 3, and 4 different secondary weapons. And this one is closer to the Master System version, which is my favorite, but it starts off with kind of in a forest level versus starting on the city streets like the rest of them. But it's a really fun game. Graphics are good on this version, so this one gets your vote, number 2 in the comments below, or Game Gear. Up, we have Ninja Ryu Gaiden for the TurboGrafx 16 PC Engine, Turbo Express. So this was not released in North America. It was released in 1992 in Japan, but there is a built-in English code that converts the game to English. You just do a button sequence on the controller and converts it to an English version of the game. The background stages, they're a little different. They're a little bit, I don't know, cleaned up, maybe more refined than the NES version, but I think some of the NES versions look better than this one. Another major difference, the life bar is different. Instead of having like the blocks like Castlevania style, this is more of, it's got like a line like a modern game, so harder to tell, like hanger. But still, it is the first true 16-bit version of Ninja Gaiden before the remastered on the Super Nintendo, which really wasn't. But this, I think there was a little difference, like instead of the 2 statues, because this one had the scrolls. And yeah, but other than that, it's a good version of the gameplay. It's very similar. So if this one gets your vote, number 3 in the comments below, or Turbo Express. Alright, that concludes this episode of the Console Wars. Hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll catch y'all at the next one. Peace!